Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, Pitch Meeting, actually a production of Screen Rants, if you would believe it, has dropped another video. And this time around, it's about Thunderbolts, the Pitch Meeting to Thunderbolts. Now, if you guys don't know what Pitch Meeting is all about, I'm sure some of you might already know what it's all about. It's about this guy who does a parody of a pitch meeting about movies and delivers it in the funniest way possible. So I want us to sit back here, have a little bit of fun, get right into this. But before we do, I want to quickly urge you guys to smash that like button if you're yet to do so. Some of you have told me that you do watch my videos from beginning to end, but you forget to smash the like button. Please do consider smashing the like button because it tells the YouTube algorithms that you actually like the video. And if you don't like the video, it still tells them that you are interested. So you can smash the dislike button as well. And yeah, without further ado, let's start pish poshing around, do all those good stuff. And yeah, let's get into it.
So, yeah.
Spoilers ahead.
For me? Yes, sir, I do. It's time to put an end to phase 6 or 5. I think it might be 4. Is it 4? Maybe it's 5. You know, nobody knows for sure. Okay, now I have to say things have not been super great around here recently, and I have a little bit of fear that my butt might be in danger. No, sir, this is going to turn all of that around. It's called.
Fikey, your butt is definitely in danger because you've been bringing out flops after flops after flops.
Thunderbolts asterisk. Asterisk? I just said I'm afraid my butt is asterisk, like a little symbol.
Oh, asterisk.
Wait, why would we put that at the end of a title? Because there's going to be a big twist at the end where it turns out this team we're following in this movie, they weren't the Thunderbolts, they were the new Avengers. Oh, that is a nice surprise. Thank you. I'm going to tell everyone as soon as the movie comes out. What? So what happens in this thing? Well, you'll...
Oh, so I was right. They actually planned to change the name of the movie. That's why they put the asterisk at the end of the name. So it was actually pre-planned, but it's actually a stupid plan because it's just not going to work. It's not going to get people more vested in this particular movie because you've marketed it as Thunderbolts for the past year or so. So no one's going to care if you now decided to call them the new Avengers.
That Valentina boss lady, but she's sad because she feels like life is meaningless. Oh, has she not heard of money? Because that's what gives my life meaning. Right?
Exactly.
I shouldn't say just money, also things. Yeah, right. Well, I guess she hasn't heard of money or things, so she's sad. That is sad. So Valentina sends Yelena on a new mission, but she's got something up her sleeve. Is it elbows? Well, technically, yes.
Yes.
I knew it. But also, she sent all the teenagers to the same place to have them kill each other. I don't know which agents. We're talking freaking Ghost, U.S. Agent, Taskmaster. Oh, Taskmaster. You know, I've been wanting to see more of Taskmaster on the big screen.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it.
Taskmaster immediately gets shot in the head and dies. Oh, my God. They accidentally let this character Bob out of the container he was in. So he's like, hi, I'm Bob. That means nothing to me. But then it turns out this one's an incinerator, and Valentina wants to burn them all to cover her tracks. How did they figure that out? A 2-minute timer appears, and it starts getting warm. Probably shouldn't have put a timer on the wall for the incinerees to see.
Typical movie mistake. I knew I shouldn't have watched this. You're gonna ruin the movie for because when I went to see this movie, I said I was gonna turn off my brain. I was gonna think about all of this, and anyways.
So this ghost go through the wall and let them all out? Well, actually, Valentina has this sound thing installed to stop ghosts from doing just that. Very smart. Gonna be tough for them to get out now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
The little inconvenience.
See, the power source for the thing is in the room with them, so they destroy that and Ghost is good to go.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have put that in the room with them.
Exactly.
The power source that Valentina also wanted incinerated. That makes sense. So then there's
That
gonna be
makes
this
sense.
thing of, oh, is Ghost gonna come back and help them? But then she does. Okay. And then one by one, each character has a moment almost exactly like that, and they escape. Sounds like they're a reluctant team now. That's exactly what they are. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow.
So Bob sacrifices himself so they can escape. Oh, that's nice of him. Turns out he's freaking bulletproof and he can fly and he's got a bunch of powers. So he does. Yeah, we'll get back to that later. Red Guardian shows up and picks up the team. How does he know where they are? Well, see, he's a limo driver now and he was driving Valentina around and overheard the whole plan.
Damn.
Valentina doesn't vet her drivers at all. Not even a little bit. In fact, his limo company's called Red Guardian
Guardian.
Limo Service.
Isn't that a dead give? I'm not just gonna say nothing.
Superhero name of the father of one of her main operatives. Yeah, she should have caught that one, but she didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so he picks them. They all get apprehended by Bucky. He's got like 8 other MCU projects. He sure
Yeah.
is. And in this movie, he's a congressman, but he doesn't like it. Because it's stupid and he prefers punching things. That makes sense. Why did he even do that in the first place? Unclear. But he also wants to stop Valentina, so he joins the squad.
Bear in mind, he wanted to stop Valentina. So what the hell happened at the end? Spoilers. I don't know. All of a sudden, doesn't want to stop Valentina anyway.
Kind of Suicide Squad for legal purposes? No, they are not.
They are not.
Well, it's nice to have a super soldier serum guy on the team with the other super soldier
Serum guys.
The other super soldier
Serum guy.
Yeah, making it a 3-pack. So now Bob is with Valentina because she wants to make him into a superhero she can control.
Not to also forget that, don't forget that Yelena also has some serum in her or some kind of manipulation to make her stronger, right? The Black Widows. So.
The thing is, he doesn't even know how to control his powers. So what does Valentina do? She tells him, hey, learn to control your powers. He does that pretty much immediately. Well, okay.
Straight away.
Straightforward. It was. And the thing about this guy that we're just going to kind of explain right before it happens is that he's got a god complex. So she compliments him, and that means she's in control of him. Just like that.
Just like that.
So she calls him Sentry, and when the team shows up to stop Valentina, he kicks all their butts. Oh boy, a very powerful former Bob. But then he realizes, hey, why am I listening to this
woman?
He turns her on. What? Sorry, he turns on her. Oh, Valentina's assistant uses a kill switch on Sentry, and her and Valentina get out of there. They sit around a minute to make sure he's actually dead. Well, listen, sir, nobody's ever done that in a movie, and we're not about to be the first. That's So anyway,
that works.
This kill switch triggered something inside of Sentry and turned him into this dark, shadowy, void version of himself. I have one of those following me around.
Yeah.
Because this is like a metaphor for depression and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
It just tells me to do things. That something is tight. Something is
Tight. Finally, he said it. I've been waiting for that. Something is tight. I love it when he says it.
Anyway, so this freaking Void character starts attacking everybody in New York City. I mean, if people are still living in New York City at this point, they have like no self-preservation instinct.
At all.
He starts turning all these danger magnets into shadows. What do you mean? Well, it seems like they're dead, but really they get sent to these shadow places called shame rooms. I got one of those set up in my basement, if you know what I mean. Gross. So everybody gets sent to these places where they gotta like relive their worst moments. So Yelena and the team fall in
Essentially hell. That's where he sends them to hell.
Tearily go down there and they find Bob. How am I finding Bob? Nice.
Nice.
Setting up his shadow self, but it's not working. So what do? Well, the team all gets together and give him a big hug and tell him that he's not alone, and so that calms him down and the day is saved. So we're doing 2 movies in a row where the big main conflict is resolved by getting somebody to calm down a little bit. That's right, and then Valentina presents them.
Remember when I told you guys that the end was anticlimactic? This is what you get when you get an all-powerful bad guy against a bunch of, regular people, right? More or less, because these guys compared to the bad guy are a bunch of regular people. So when you get that situation in a movie, there are only 2 options. One is either you outsmart the bad guy pretty much the same way that Loki and Thor outsmarted Ella, right? Which would be a better ending, or you practically just talk them down, which is pretty much a dull ending for a superhero movie. Hence why I told you guys the ending was kind of sucked. Kind of sucked.
To the press as the new Avengers. Amazing. So what do you think? Well, I mean, technically this is an Avengers movie, so technically this is gonna be a monster at the box office. Biggest we've seen in a while.
Thunderbolt, the Captain America Brave New World. hopefully it does better than Captain America: Brave New World. If it's got a lot of legs, if it's got a lot of word of mouth. But man, these guys, they kill it every time. They're an absolute crack up. They make me laugh, and I just wanted to have fun on the channel for a change. And we get too serious on this channel. We get too serious in life, and sometimes you just gotta put your feet up, let your hair down, and have fun with certain things. Life is just too short to be always damn serious. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys liked this one. You like my reaction to this particular video. I've been wanting to do reaction videos for a long time. My computer has been giving me ish, but I'm back now. Sorted things out and gone back to the old setup that I used to have. So, in any case, you guys, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, ding that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Take care, peace, and Sayas out. Bye bye.